Thanks for tuning in, Colfax, because it's once again time for CTV.
In today's show, we learn about the importance of Mental Health Awareness Week, the history behind the River Bowl, and of course, we take a trip around the PVL.
Welcome to the show. Reporter Mary O'Rourke and her team recently had the opportunity to tag along with our peer mentors. So let's check in with her and see what we can learn.
Colfax High School has expanded the peer mentoring program to a full year of peer mentors and counseling. We talked to senior Ashton Tenorio to get an inside look on what it's all about.
I want them to know that we're here for them. A lot of people don't know that we're on campus, but we're in the Nest of Wellness, and we're just here to talk and listen. If you have anything going on, then we are just here to listen to you if you just need to get something off your chest.
Peer mentors were trained to help students in times of need and to help other students do the same.
I think it's important because it's something that you can't physically see and no one else can see, but you feel it, and it can help affect everything you do from day to day, like how you treat people, how you feel about yourself, and to just kind of be aware of if you're struggling, to know that you have support and you can get support, and it's not wrong to be feeling sad or upset. Everyone goes through it, and knowing I'm not the only one helps.
On campus, Colfax has 5 peer mentors that are available every day during 4th block in the Nest of Wellness for both free walk-in and appointment. If you're struggling with anything or just need someone to talk to, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm Mary O'Rourke reporting for CTV with camera ops and editor Jessica Pratt and Alex Martel.
Thank you to Mary for what a wonderful story. I don't know about our audience, but for me, it's good to know our peer mentors are there for us day in and day out.
On a more serious note, 50% of all mental illness begins by the age of 14 with an average delay in treatment of 8 to 10 years. But our peer counseling department is doing their part by bringing Mental Health Awareness Week back to campus on Monday. There will be an assembly, daily activities, and a resource fair on Wednesday. Students will be able to engage and learn about all the resources available to them in our local area.
The fact is, everybody benefits from being aware of how to take care of your own mental health. This includes things students face every day, like stress.
If you're considering a career in mental health, then drop by the Learning Commons today to learn about the profession for mental health specialist Carol Lambert. This fantastic opportunity will be starting at 12 and ending at 12:43. This is just one opportunity in the Career Speaker Series being offered in the Learning Commons. You can check out the upcoming speakers on the Speaker Series website under Counseling on the school's webpage.
Last Thursday, October 11th, the Colfax Performing Arts Center was alive with music. CTV was on hand to capture the magic of the fall concert.
You are all I long for, all I worship and adore.
Last Thursday, Todd Wilkinson and the music department wowed a large audience at the Colfax Performing Arts Center and showed off a wide variety of musical talent. The drumline and all its movements brought the energy and demonstrated how this student-led team is coming together, not only in the nest, but on the stage. Both concert and chamber choirs showed incredible range, performing pieces from The Greatest Showman to patriotic songs inspired by Mr. Wilkinson's travels around the United States this past summer. Mr. Wilkinson never misses a chance to connect with the rich history and tradition of his program.
Show me your hands if you're an alumni of the choir program here. Want to come up and sing Hail to Colfax with us?
And invited alumni to sing the school's Hail, and this year he had a special guest, first-year teacher, Mrs. Amy Hammer. The fall concert was yet another display of enormous talent on the Colfax High School campus, and specifically in the music department. Simply beautiful. Congratulations to all the artists and the Tech Theater team for bringing Colfax yet another creative showcase.
Now, it's time to head over to the sports department for the weekly Around the PVL and a quick history lesson.
Hey there, Colfax, and welcome to Around the PVL.
Over the course of the last week, champions were crowned, MVPs announced, and both Bear River and Colfax football won, setting up the biggest football game of the year, the River Bowl.
The PVL volleyball race is over, and we are very excited to announce that Colfax has captured the first championship of the year. The team's win over Foothill on Monday locked down the title, and their win on Wednesday over Marysville made it an undefeated PVL championship. Now they will set their sights on CIF playoffs, where they should receive a top 4 seed and a home game on Tuesday, October 23rd in the Puig Pavilion.
The championship season is in full swing, and last week both Bear River and Colfax football did what they needed to do to set up a classic showdown in the River Bowl for an assured piece of the PVL crown. Colfax did its work early against Lyndhurst, holding the Blazers to 0 points in the first half while putting up 35 points of their own. The Colfax defense kept their focus in the second half and finished the game without surrendering a single point, making it their 4th shutout of the season and 2 in a row. Alex Weir and the offense tacked on a few insurance points for a final score of 49-0.
Bear River had a much formidable task facing against Foothill. In the first half, it looked like an upset was brewing. Foothill got off to a fast start and torched the Bruin defense for 31 points, while Bear River tried to keep up with 28 points of their own. In the second half, the vaunted Bear River defense stiffened and shut out the Mustangs, and the Bruins offense generated 28 more points to secure a comfortable 56-31 win. Your prediction was right, Sarah.
Thanks, John. I'm not going to lie, I'm so excited about 2 undefeated rivals shooting it out for a title, and what makes it so great is all the history these teams have. The CTV sports team put this next piece together for you to help put this huge game in perspective. A 32-year rivalry, a record that jumps back and forth between schools, now sits in favor of Colfax leading the battle with 17 wins and Bear River with 15. But what makes up a good rivalry?
We all look forward to playing Bear River every year. They're crosstown rivals. They're very good. We're very good. There's a lot of pride on the line, and it's a big game.
The list of similarities between the two schools goes on and on, with approximately the same student body size, topography, and only 11 miles away from each other. The heat between the two teams starts at the very beginning, 1986, where Colfax took the first win 34-6, then the second game, only to be matched with 2 Bear River wins the following years. The seesaw of the rivalry record proved itself in 2009, where Colfax barely came out with a win in overtime, topping Bear River 33-32. The build-up continued into the 2017 season, where Colfax claimed victory in the league season game at Bear River, but later failed to defend their previous triumph in the section championship, as the Bruins stunned the Falcons with a 30-27 final score.
I look forward more to the River Bowl game because it's a big rivalry we've had with Bear River for 4 years that I've played against them, and even in the years past with all the other teams, so it's a lot to bring the trophy home and take what's ours.
We are now left with the 2018 seasonal face-off. The River Bowl, hosted at Colfax, will be one of the biggest games of the season. 2 undefeated teams look to challenge each other for the #1 slot in the Pioneer Valley League. The tension finally reaching a breaking point like no other between these two rivals. Friday, October 19th, the 32nd annual River Bowl will be held at Marston Stadium, a showdown like no other.
Not only is the River Bowl tonight, it is also Student Appreciation Night in the Nest. Get a shirt and a barbecue for $5 while supplies last. Buy your shirt in the quad, and that is also your ticket for the barbecue. The Colfax and Nest leaders invite every Colfax student, whether you're a regular or making your first game, to come experience the energy and fun of the Nest, and don't forget to wear black.
On a different note, the girls' golf team completed their PVL season on Monday with a bang. Each of the 6 Falcon golfers shot their lowest rounds of the season at the final PVL match, but however fell just short of the league champion, Bear River.
All league honors were announced ahead of Monday's divisional playoffs in Lodi, and the Falcons placed 4 golfers on the all-league roster to include Amber Holt, Roxanne Reynolds, Ashton Tenario, and league MVP Jordan Roker.
That is a solid squad to take into playoffs and a high honor for Jordan and her fellow all-leaguers. Congratulations, you guys.
Our cross-country teams have been idle this week, but the girls team won the Wildfire Invitation on Saturday, and the boys took second. The teams are preparing for the PVL Championships on October 24th at Collins Lake, where both the girls and boys team have a legitimate shot at bringing home titles. We look forward to bringing those results on next Friday. I'm John McCann.
And I'm Sara Detwiler, and we'll see you next week, Colfax.
Thank you to sports for once again bringing us all the PVL action and shedding light on a rich history of the River Bowl. Hopefully our team can go out and get a big win tonight.
Yes, Max, this will be a matchup for the ages. I can't wait for kickoff.
Hopefully we get a great turnout to cheer on our team and show the Bruins what our community is all about.
Well, Colfax, it's been a pleasure being on the desk this week, but our time has come to an end. I'm Jake Smothers.
And I'm Maxx Wolff. Take care, Falcons.